Camilla's housing plan to spend tax money on commie buildings. I tried to warn you guys. Like, mind you, she's the same person, same administration that spent took billions of dollars of taxpayer money and only built 4 EV chargers and only built 7 chargers in 2 years. They said they want to take money to build housing. You're gonna trust them to build housing? Oh my gosh, this is the problem here. We have a government spending problem. Y'all know I've been saying that for a while now. We don't have this is the problem. This is why we have inflation. It's because of idiotic things like this. So we're gonna talk about this. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. Also, follow me on X where I post news and my thoughts throughout the day as well. All right, so let's talk about this news. Now, this comes from the Independent Sentinel from M. Downey. And they report that Kamala plans a spending spree for her first 100 days as president as we add $1 trillion in debt every few months as part of the administration that built 8. I said 7. They said 8. 8 EV charging stations after promising 50,000 a year. Harris promised 3 million new homes and rentals in 4 years. Yeah, some numbers say 8. I read 7. I don't know, but either way, they well delivered on the EVs, and they expect us to be able to build houses for people. We need homes to house the millions of illegal foreigners flooding in from around the world that they are causing. They are causing this crisis. Currently, the U.S. does not have borders, and everyone from around the world is invited in and offered free housing, food, and health care. Mind you, while American citizens are suffering, homeless, we have homeless veterans and things like that, but they're worried about illegals coming into this country. She will redistribute the wealth from the middle class through higher taxes, and that's what I was just alluding to. They're not going to tax the rich. They say they're going to tax the rich, but we all know rich has great lawyers that can get them out of paying this money. So the money is ultimately going to come from us. This ultimately going to come from the average American, the middle class. Her housing plan is WIMBY, yes, in my backyard. It's a plan to shovel people into small apartments and communist-style high-rises. It's the globalist dream of density housing in lieu of the American dream. This is what the WEF and entities like them been pushing. You're gonna own nothing. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be in these living in these small boxes on top of each other. That's what they want. Higher spending in local and state governments. Harris is throwing the problem and costs off to local and state governments. Business Insider reported that Harris's plan to build all these new housing units is based on, quote, several novel methods. There's nothing novel about stimulus. Camilla's planning a tax incentive for builders who construct, quote, smarter homes and sell them to first-time buyers. Part of the plan is to spend $40 billion in taxpayer dollars to, quote, incentivize local housing construction. This will be on top of the current $20 billion fund that her administration already offers. So, and it's not working. So they're gonna double down on something that's not working. The new homes and rentals will be small units, of course. Like I said, boxes. She will tax Americans more to subsidize them and give another $40 billion to help local governments find solutions to the housing shortage her administration created through illegal immigration. The $40 billion sounds like more government waste. The $20 billion didn't work, and the $40 billion more won't. That's what I was just saying. They're doubling down on a policy that doesn't work in the first place. Milton Friedman said it best. I played this clip before, but I'm gonna play it again because this is absolutely apropos.
As I said before, keep your eye on one thing and one thing only: how much government is spending, because that's the true tax. Every budget is balanced. There is no such thing as an unbalanced federal budget. You're paying for it. If you're not paying for it through it in the form of explicit taxes, you're paying for it indirectly in the form of inflation or in the form of borrowing. The thing you should keep your eye on is what government spends. And the real problem is to hold down government spending as a fraction of our income. And if you do that, you can stop worrying about the debt.
That's it. Government is spending us into oblivion. Y'all know that's my saying. But Kamala plans to give new home buyers $25,000 each, with more for illegal aliens. Of course, illegal aliens get more. They deserve it, right? That means builders will raise the price of each home by $25,000. So they don't get that. They don't understand. See, and these people that have these policies don't understand business. Kamala Harris never ran a business in her entire life. So of course she's gonna think this is a novel solution. But combine that with the food price controls and rent control, we're talking full-blown communism. Scarcity and poverty for all. It sounds exactly like the globalist plans that Canada is following. We too can be Canada. And Wall Street Silver, who's someone that I follow, he posted out Justin Trudeau's comments on housing in Canada, 2015, 2021, and 2023. I'm going to just go ahead and play the clips. Here we go.
Government will prioritize significant new investment in affordable housing. Far too long, a first home has been out of reach for far too many. It's time to change that. I'll be blunt as well. Housing isn't a primary federal responsibility.
So now it's not the government's responsibility. I mean, this is government, though. Government says they'll come in and fix your problems that they created, and then when they gives the solution that doesn't work, they say, "Oh, well, federal government is not the answer to your problems that caused your problem." Man, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.